Hey listener, First Encounter is an explicit podcast by grown-ups for grown-ups. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Hey, hello, hi. Welcome to this very last episode of the First Encounter podcast. Chris, can you believe we made it all the way here to the end and we'll never release another episode ever again?
Is that because the population is going to take my side?
No, it's just because I think you've done it. You've done everything that we've set out to achieve.
Okay.
You have I can't even find the words to say what I'm trying to pretend to say, which is that you did well, but I just my mouth won't let me make those words come out.
We're jumping a little ahead here.
Yeah, let's not worry too much about that.
This is a bit of a historic moment because this is the first time we're not recording an intro in person. And the reason for that, you'll hear at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other people who brought us to this point, and it would be a blight on the name of First Encounter if we didn't thank them before signing off for good. So we'd like to thank a couple new joiners to Patreon.
They joined the party a little late.
Yeah, it's going to be desolate pretty quickly.
Yeah,
but,
all right, well, that's fine. Well, why don't we go ahead and give a big shout out, Chris?
Yeah, thank you so much, Brendan.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Andrew.
And thank you, Nahuel. Also, if I pronounce your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Please reach out and tell me how do you pronounce it, and I will do a name pronunciation correction. But that's not all we got to thank today, Chris.
No.
We also have to thank the cream of the sales or whatever.
Yeah, that's I think that's what we call them now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks for joining our cream tier, which is the new name for the X Potion members.
Cream Potion.
Listen,
Listen, wait. I have a sentence that I have to say, and I think you're going to agree with it. Cream Potion is just hand lotion. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, now I want a cream soda.
Oh my god, I haven't had a cream soda in years. Let's thank those creamy folk who keep us.
Thank God this is the final episode.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Josh.
Thanks so much, Joan.
Fumbling 4 in the almighty crit.
Thanks, Cody.
Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you so much, Brendan, again, joining at the X Potion tier. Love it.
Yeah, Ben, thank you.
And Alex, thank you so much.
Our producers, what would we do without them?
Not have a show, most likely, which will
means,
happen in 2 weeks.
Which means we're finally cutting you loose.
Yeah. Sorry we didn't consult you first.
It was a decision we came to with much emotion running about.
You'll hear all of it.
Yeah, actually, yes. Thank you so much, Dr. J.
And thank you, as always, Denise.
And thank you, August. The first and hopefully only member of the Don't You Do It tier.
Yeah, I don't even, what is, an executive producer now? I don't even, does August own First Encounter now?
Yes, August, this is all yours now.
Yeah, you can have this. Take it.
Treat it well, raise our baby.
Yeah, we've done what we set out to do with it.
Excellent.
Great.
I think there's one further. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Haney. Do you have something to say?
I just was wanting to remind you, because you so clearly forgot, that we should probably give a huge, big thank you shout out to our sponsor, as always, Uncommon Coffee.
They're going to be so excited that they'll never hear our voice again. At least we ended it on our terms.
Yeah, and you know what those terms are, Chris? Those terms are if you go to uncommonvt.com, go to the shop, put some stuff in your cart, enter in that discount code GOODGOOD, you get 10% off your order. Some exclusions do apply. However, these are our terms, Chris. Our terms.
Thank you for joining me remotely, Haney. Thank you for holding it together while we did this recording. I know that the last time we spoke, it was less than cordial. So
I think at this point we should also mention to the listening crew here to ensure that they listen all the way through to the end of this episode, because there is a call to action for you. There is one chance, listener, one chance for you at home to save the First Encounter podcast. And that is at the end of this episode.
Don't blow it.
Don't blow it. Also, you can't skip it and go to the end first. We'll know. We get the analytics that tell us.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, that's a thing that analytics can do, maybe.
Delightful.
Well, I've said all that there is to say in this world, Chris. Is there anything else that you need to say for this final intro to First Encounter Podcast?
No.
No. Thanks so much for listening, and we won't see you next time.
Peace.
Bye!
There's also a lot of wolfos around here,
Yeah.
which I don't love.
No.
It's not my favorite.
You actually got inside and you were already at like 1 heart.
Yeah.
Because of the wolfos and I think they're called snowbows, the little, or white bows. They're little like ghosties.
I need health. Ow. Is he still not dead?
No, the wolfos are extremely strong.
Same.
I think you got him. Yeah. No hearts for that?
That's butts.
I kind of call that a little shenanigans, honestly.
Yeah, that's not
Try
fair.
smashing that that icicle. I don't know if it'll give you a heart. No, bullshit.
This game sucks.
This game is fucking garbage.
I would call this poor heart design.
Do you have a heart on? This is kind of big. It's gonna take more than average strength to move this thing.
Haney, but...
Hello?
Yes, thank you, but could you read the line?
Oh, it moved. As you go in, there's 3 doors in front of you. So there's a door to your left, door to your right, path straight forward.
So for this episode, listeners, we're going to need you to do some heavy lifting with your imagination skills as we describe the layout of this entire temple.
Unfortunately, it turns out that temples do not make for good content.
What?
Well, they make for good content, but they don't make for good talk-through content.
Listen, Haney.
So the gameplay is going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting here because it's mostly going to be Chris cursing for 45 minutes.
Oh, boy. 45 minutes. Yeah, okay.
Well, after we cut
I guess,
out the other
45 minutes of episode, sure.
Yeah, 45
okay.
edited down minutes of
Yeah.
cursing from the 4 hours of cursing that existed.
Yep.
So inside, there is a door straight ahead, door to your left, door to your right. And then you could go fuck off back the way you came. The path ahead is frozen. The door to the left is locked. Door to the right, wide open. So basically, that's you had to choose.
Yeah. Easy.
Easy.
Give me a better puzzle next time.
It wasn't a puzzle.
What?
So you come into a big chasm with a wood bridge over it. And at the bottom of the chasm is a whole bunch of lava.
Yeah.
And then on top of the chasm are these statues that blow an icy breath. And if you walk through their icy breath, you get frozen and take damage. No good.
No.
So Chris chose the path of falling directly into the chasm almost immediately
It was
instead.
the path of least resistance, Haney.
Yeah, so Chris falls down into that chasm.
So I'm actually mapping where you go in this.
That's probably a good call. That's... Ow. What the ass?
So
I didn't know the icicles fell on me. All right.
the
So you
3
got
doors. The head is frozen.
central room.
To the left is locked.
Oh, you're not actually drawing a map?
No, you'll get a map.
Could I draw a map?
Yeah, of course.
Oh no! I dropped my controller and it caused me to eat my fairy.
Ah, a little
A little blowy action.
love me a little blowy action.
Talk to me, Tattle.
At slippery places like this, you can curl up as a Goron and roll your way across. Why don't you try it?
Can't believe I'm gonna slippery my way through the blowy.
What's in here? Describe this room for me.
So I got a chasm with a bit of a plunge down to a lava level floor.
And there's a bridge over the lava.
Across the chasm I got a little wood bridge.
Oh,
That's okay. So I rolled
you fell
myself.
into the chasm.
I rolled myself down there. I didn't fall.
So you fell into the chasm. Ah, Chris is whipping out his Great Fairy Mask.
Here we go. You know what I would call poor game design?
What's that?
The fact that if I have the Great Fairy Mask on, I can put the Goron Mask on over it. But if I have the Goron Mask on, I can't put the Fairy Mask on over it.
Agreed.
It's just not right.
Chris goes and finds a ladder that leads him back up to the bridge that goes across the chasm and is able to make it across the chasm, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So the way this chasm works, because we'll be back here. Spoilers.
Yeah, so this room is named in the walkthroughs as the Freezard Corridor
it's awful.
because the ice statues that are breathing ice at you are called Freezards. So it's like Freezard.
Sure.
Freezards, and this is the Freezard Corridor, and it's pretty prevalent to how you get through the rest of the temple.
Yeah. This temple encourages Goron ability, which is roll real fast until you turn into spikes,
Yeah,
which is pretty fucking tight.
I see no problems.
Until you have to aim it.
Yeah.
Until it's me aiming it. So to get through this corridor, you have to blast yourself across the wooden bridge over the gap, which has a
ramp.
a speed ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just land on the other side correctly.
Yeah. So it's physically impossible to get across it unless you are a Goron rolling. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Wait.
I still
You were
haven't-
like right there.
Yeah, I still haven't got the hang of the rolling. Look at that booty, though.
Yeah. He thick.
Big dumpling booty.
Big dumper. You ever seen a big dumper like that? Speaking of Pixar,
Oh, shit.
I want to watch Turning Red.
Turning Red. It's a great movie.
It was really fun. My only complaint about that movie,
Yeah.
Mom did not have a Pixar dump truck ass.
There, you can always improve.
Also, don't remember, need to go back and look, because maybe when she was a red panda at the end, she had a big dump truck ass. But you made it across, so who cares? No big deal.
How many times do you think it took?
I don't want to know. If you decide to go and edit all that video gameplay to figure out how many times you went through that fucking corridor and how many times you tried to get across that bridge, feel free. I didn't count. I didn't care. It was too much.
So we got over there.
Yeah. Across there from there is a new room, and there's bomb chew in there. Bomb chews, they're nightmarish.
Yeah.
Do you want to describe a bomb chew for me?
It's a psychotic-looking mouse that's dragging around a bomb by its tail.
Yeah. And if you get too close, boom. Watch out.
Ow.
Bomb chew.
Didn't even give me a chance, huh?
Oh, chest.
Chesty!
And that treasure chest has the dungeon map in it.
Hell yeah.
We love a dungeon map.
Yeah, okay.
So you got the bomb chew room with a chest. Are you still working on your map over there? Oh, hey, you found the dungeon map.
Hell yeah. Well, there we go. Maybe I'll actually use the map this time.
Maybe.
So what do we got here?
So there's an eye.
Oh, we got an eye.
with some ice over it.
So I need to fire shoot that.
Yeah, so
Which
you don't have any
means-
fire in here, though.
No.
Chris doesn't love a map. Chris learned to use the map, I think, more in this episode than ever before because of the sheer necessity of it in this temple.
Yeah. There's a little bit of this in the previous temple, but this one especially is very layered.
It's
So
quite a
you
lot
have-
bigger than the last temple, I'd say.
It's bigger and it has a lot more floors. So you need good spatial awareness, I guess, of how like the floors interconnect.
Yeah, you need to be pretty decent at building a mind map. Even with the other map, you still need to be able to like follow the visual cues. Chris did end up drawing a map.
Yeah.
And we will release it on Patreon if we get 3
Likes.
I was gonna say 3 new subscribers at the $10 tier. It's not worth that.
No.
But are you gonna airplane it over to me?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Chris is currently making a paper airplane, but he's doing it the short way. So he has a long piece of paper, but he's doing it horizontally instead of vertically. I've never seen this before. It's got a good point on it. I haven't made a paper airplane in so long. Holy shit. Can we have a day where we just make paper airplanes?
Yeah, probably.
Fly like you big, get high like. Nailed it.
That was my fault.
Chris threw it, and it did not make it all the way across. All right, let's take a look at this map here. All right, so we have an arrow pointing up and a square, and then the next square after that has a arrow pointing up, an arrow pointing left, and an arrow pointing right. The arrow pointing up says red. The arrow pointing right has another box next to it that's L-shaped, and then another box above that, and then I think it says blowy room. I believe that's the Freezard corridor.
Yeah, that's
and the
correct.
entrance.
Yeah, obviously,
excellent.
Haney.
Yeah, nailed it.
So we'll be releasing that with our strategy guide.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be the only map in the whole book. After you get the map, you make your way into the next area, which is the central corridor. This is basically
the second worst room.
Center of everything. Do you want to? I want you to paint us a picture of this room. It's a nightmare.
Oh God. So how to paint? Let's take a pipe and you stick it in the ground so it's facing up, right?
Yeah, like in Mario.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got a hollow center.
Yeah.
And then all around that pipe, you just put different plates, which are the different levels of the dungeon.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm following.
That's
yeah.
it. That's the central
All
corridor.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just a giant open chamber that you can see all the way to the bottom and all the way to the top of the dungeon.
Yeah. And there's plates all along the side of it.
Yeah, and there's branches off of the central chambers that lead off into various rooms where you can do other puzzles and shit to solve the temple.
That's exactly what I fucking said.
Yep. Nailed it. Chris immediately falls into the bottom of the chamber.
You got it. It's the path of least resistance.
And gets attacked by a lot of flame skulls. Do you want to describe what a flame skull is?
Yeah, as you might infer, it's a skull that is on fire and it's got little bat wings. And they kind of just hop around and try and slam themselves into you.
Is that good for you?
It could be better.
They're called bubbles.
Mm.
So this seems like the central room, if I had to guess.
Oh no, ramps.
Oh, that looks like a real puzzle of a time.
Puzzies and poopies.
Whoa. You already look stressed out. Why don't you tell me about what you're seeing here?
So it's a room that just has a lot of vertical height, and it's got a whole bunch of different floors with like cages and frozen doors. Mostly it's a shit ton of doors. Got some planties. Got some arrows.
That's actually
good.
good for you.
Yep, need them.
Yeah. Some magic, some hearts. This is great. Rupees. Yeah. Nailing it.
Yeah, everything's coming up, Chris.
Yeah. Oh,
Ah!
whoa.
I don't want them. I don't want them to come up, Chris. That's fine. So if you walk near lava, apparently it spawns
Flaming
skull bats. So this is the door I was just in, which means the other door in this room is the one I just came from, right?
I think so, yeah.
Ow. That skull tripped me.
I mean,
Rude. Also, I'm not calling those bubbles.
that's fair.
Ever.
Yeah. Out of this area, off of the central chamber, I believe from the basement, Chris managed to find a puzzle block room. A lot of doors up here. A lot of ice.
A lot of ice. So there's the fire I need.
Yeah, there's some fire there.
Let's see what's through here.
What's in here? Little puzzy block room.
A little puzzy and a shitty.
In this puzzle block room, you push 2 blocks that are stacked on top of each other down into a little like drop-in spot. When you push them into that drop-in spot, it makes a chest appear up on a ledge.
Yeah.
You can't get it.
No.
Doesn't matter.
No, this
Move on
room
with your fucking
is
life.
the worst.
But what you did get was a small key, which means you can open a locked door. Love it.
Get up there.
Oh.
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 Oh. Can we make a twerking pin?
Probably.
Of a Goron twerking. That's just.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, so I have to get up somehow to that second level. All right, we'll come back here. Oh,
Yeah.
chesty.
Ah, you got a small key.
All right, so I feel like so far I'm kind of crushing these puzzles.
Yeah. You're nailing it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We remember a locked door. First room when you enter the temple.
Yeah. You made your way back there.
Open it up.
Yeah, you do. And then you're back in the central chamber. Cool.
Yeah.
At this point, you are looking around the central chamber and you see some doors covered in ice and you see some braziers. Thank you for everyone who has
That's not how
corrected
it's
how we say that.
It's not how you say it.
So I lit the bra on fire.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. You line yourself up with a bow and arrow and you're able to fire an arrow through the brazier into an ice covered door to melt it. So you melted the red door.
Classic Zelda puzzle. I remember. Just a minute, sir. I'm talking.
He was talking?
I'm talking with my listeners.
I mean, maybe if you stop using so much time to beat up small dogs for no
It's
reason.
a werewolf.
I see no proof of that.
Ah! What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you can shoot an arrow through fire to unlock ice stuff.
Yeah.
As long as the fire connects with the ice.
You get into some more of the
off chambers, and eventually you find out that you're just making shortcuts, essentially. So this all leads you to a shortcut back to that first frozen door in the entrance to the temple. So now the 3 doors that were there upon entering, if you remember, dear listener, which of course you do, that the one straight ahead was frozen, the one to the left was locked, and the one to the right was wide open. Now all 3 are open. Great. Cool. You can fucking walk around wherever you want.
I played this for 4 hours and you're confusing me.
Yeah, that's fair. Fucking learn how to play video games. God.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah. All of this is going to be edited down to just Chris screaming obscenities into the microphone.
I'm sure.
It's fine. So you go through a locked door at this point, and there's a Wolfos in there. A Wolfos is a large white werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. You beat this one, though. And when you do, you get a chest reveal. And this is the compass. Oh, you got the compass.
Compass. That'll help.
Do you know what the compass does?
It marks where I've entered a room and where I am on the map, and also the treasure chest. It looks like. Basically stuff I don't give a shit about.
The compass, in conjunction with the map, is probably the most useful tools in Zelda. Chris will not hear a word of that.
Actually, probably the sword is.
Oh, the Master Sword?
Well, just sword in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you don't even have the Master Sword in this game.
No?
No.
Never?
You have the Kokiri Sword.
Well, I do now.
Yeah. Why? You don't need the Master Sword. It don't fucking matter.
I know it's out there for me. I'll find it.
It's in the monkeys have it in the woods. Go back there.
Damn it, no.
So after you get the compass, in the same room, you see a suspicious crack in a wall.
This wall's suspicious.
Why do you say that?
It's got a big crack in it.
What do you usually do with the suspicious crack wall?
Well, first we try and punch him.
Yeah. How'd that do?
Not good. Next we try and blow him the fuck up. I can't use a bomb as a Goron?
No.
That seems kind of silly. Yeah, okay. This is what I needed.
Bomb reveal.
Ugh.
Secret passage. Bomb reveal. It reveals a secret passage that heads upstairs. This heads to a puzzle room that I think you actually enjoyed. So this is the icicle chamber where you have the pedestals that slowly go up in a circle to a raised ledge, but they're all have precarious stalagmites. Wait, hold on. Stalagmites might fall on you. Yeah, stalagmites from the ceiling. And you have to use your hero's bow. Talk to me about that.
Well, you gotta shoot these stalagmites from the ceiling.
Yeah.
So A, you knock the ones that fall on you off, and B, you clear out the ice that's on top of these pedestals so you can hop your way around. The reason I chuckled is...
Fuck! It's a stalactite.
Yeah, because it holds tightly.
Yeah, because it's tight on the... Except they're not. They're never tight. It's like a thing.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
proper stalagmites are tight. You shouldn't be messing around with them.
The
The reason that didn't work for you, Haney, was because they're icicles, not stalactites.
that's fair. I'll allow that. Oh, what's going on up there?
So you get some icicles from the ceiling,
Yeah?
and they're suspiciously...
Loose, would you say?
Well, I was going to say they seem to be arranged above some ice towers that I need to
Ooh.
shatter.
Oh, clever.
Clever girl.
Ooh.
Ow!
Did you happen to notice the other icicles up there?
There's so many icicles. How am I supposed to keep track of all of them? How am I supposed to hit these ones?
Chris is a big FPS player, and he's mad right now because he doesn't have a reticle. Reticule? Reticule.
Yeah. I'm just going to ignore the icicles that are trying to kill me.
Yeah. You make your way through this little puzzle of shooting down stalagmicles or whatever the fuck they're called, and you get a cheat. You get a chest. I tried to say chest and key at the same time, so you got a chi.
Yeah.
So you got a chest with a key in it.
I maxed out on rupees now.
Nice.
I need a big rupee sack.
Oh yeah, you don't have an adult wallet.
I need my adult sack.
Didn't you have the adult wallet?
Yeah. Once upon a time.
Yeah. Use your booty.
Use that dump truck.
Dump it.
Dump it on me. Open that
Hate
chest.
this. Chest with a key.
Yeah.
Use that key to unlock the door that's in the icicle room. And there's a puzzle room with pillars/buttons, is what my note says.
The way this room works is you have a lower section of the room that divides two higher sections. And when you come through, there's a button on your side that if you smash it with your booty, it'll raise a little pillar for you to be able to hop across.
Yeah.
And once you get to the other side, there's another button.
Why did the Goron cross it rolled?
To smash that button.
Press the other booty.
So if you put your booty on the button on the other side, it'll raise a second pillar in the middle of the room that's in the like lower section.
Yeah.
And a clock starts ticking. So you know that you got to do something within this time frame. And when the time's up, the pillar that you just raised in the middle of the room goes back down. There's no way to describe this in a way
That's not
that
terrible.
is entertaining.
It's not good. It's a fucking puzzle in a Zelda game.
It's
What
a
do you
puzzle
want?
when you put your booty on the pillars and you make them go
Booty
up or down.
puzzle. Listen to the booty.
And after you figure out your booty puzzle, you go through the door.
Please.
So I bootied and then I went the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning.
But because I already put that one down, this one just stays up permanently, I guess.
Excellent. Now you're over here.
Puzzies and poopies. Puzzies and poopies.
Oh.
So that raises that.
And it's a clock.
Yeah, so it's going to go down, but I'm not sure what that's going to do for me. Gorons have a very specific skill set, huh? Mm-hmm. It is pounding.
Pounding and rolling.
Oh, nailed it. All right, so that button will probably lower the pillar that's blocking the ice wall, but I don't know why I care about that yet.
Who's to say, really?
Oh, yeah? Smash that.
Pound it.
Dump it.
Ah. Excellent. He solved it.
Wait. Wait a second.
What's happening here? Something's funny. Also, Chris, if you look at your map, I believe that it's blocking a door. No, it's not. I don't know what the fuck it's blocking.
Oh, I see. Okay. I gotcha. It's about time we're cooking with ass, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, show me what you're working with here, Chris.
Show me what you got.
Show me these pro strats.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah. All right, so lower that one to raise this one.
I never assumed that you could put this one back down,
And then-
but I bet you have to do this.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, now
oh.
we're cooking.
Oh. But now to get back up.
Gotta use this bad boy.
Ah, solved it.
Can't believe I beat the temple.
So this dumps you back out in the central room again.
Yeah. Speaking of dumps.
And this is the part where you have to use the ledge around the edge of the room as a Goron to roll between.
So you say the central corridor, but we are a level higher than we were
Yes.
previously. So
Yep.
we're kind of working ourselves up the temple.
I would say you're spiraling up.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting
spiraling. Like think of the whole temple as like a spiral staircase up to the top, and the top is where the boss is, and that's basically what we're doing. Sometimes you have to run back downstairs. Sometimes you have to fall back downstairs because there's
you gotta get to the
openings and
lava.
There's a problem. But basically, the entire point of the temple is to work your way up in a rough spiral shape towards the very top point.
And I sure got worked up.
Yeah. So you didn't do too bad, actually. You figured this out pretty quickly. So you were struggling with the Goron roll, though, at this point.
It's very hard for me to aim that booty.
But you did eventually get to the point where you realize what you need to do is Goron roll.
It's called wall running.
Yeah, it's actually very similar to wall running.
Yeah.
But if you're a
Wall
Goron
rolling.
and you roll instead.
Yeah, it's wall rolling.
So where are we at here? What do we got going on?
no!
Have you considered getting your bearings?
I don't like that.
All right.
It's a waste of time, Haney.
Excellent.
So I got a torch right there.
Yeah.
Probably need to use that on ice.
Is there any ice in here?
Yeah, we got that.
Ah.
But the problem is, I'm very bad at rolling, and I need to roll across these bridges.
There you go. There you go. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Motherfucker.
Where are you now?
Where am I?
I don't know. Maybe if you had gotten your bearings.
Ah!
Oh.
Why doesn't this game have better jiggle physics?
How dare you?
I want to see my Goron chest heave.
It can't. You're rock hard.
That's true.
If only there was a way for us to figure out how to go.
Henny, I'm not opening my map.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that that's the solution. I'm just saying.
Good, because I'm not doing it.
If only there was a way for us
isn't.
to know.
There's no way. Leave it alone.
I know. It'd be really, really good. We're here.
Here we are.
just jump right off.
Goodbye.
Bye. So what's going on in here?
Well, the room below me is the central room.
Yeah.
That I got a little tasteful cutscene of earlier.
Yeah. So I would say you're in that room still, just on a different floor.
Yeah.
Was that your hair and like eyebrow assets that were just floating?
Hopefully.
There you go.
No problem.
Yeah.
Easy. I wish it was harder.
Yeah. I mean, you make it look good while you're doing it. That's the problem.
No, that's just my pectorals.
They really said nipples, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure did. Somebody really leaned into that. And I get it.
Yeah.
You know?
So you make it over to the next door, basically the only place you can go by
Sliding
doing this.
your bulk across the wall.
Yeah, and you get a mini boss.
Ugh.
This was your first Wizrobe.
Yeah.
How did you feel about Wizrobe?
I don't like him.
Is it because he killed you once?
No. I don't
Oh.
like, I mean,
Is it because he killed you twice?
So I didn't love, listen.
I'm just saying.
There's two things I don't like about this guy. A was that he killed me twice.
Yeah.
After I caught on to the strat, it was fine.
Yeah.
But I also don't like his design.
It's I think the only design in Majora's Mask that I don't like. But whatever. He kicked your ass though.
So when you enter the room, there's kind of 4 balls of magic in the floor. And Wizorb will teleport from one tile to another and then blast you with icy farts or some shit.
He shits ice on you.
Yeah. He also dumps wet ice on the floor, and
If you step in it,
it'll freeze you.
you freeze. Also, if he just hits you, you take damage too.
Yeah.
All of those things happen to you.
Yeah, numerous times.
Mini boss?
What the fuck?
Is there a problem here?
Why is he so fast?
He's fast.
Ah!
Huh. Seems not good. Oh, he tricked you. Spooky.
He doesn't want you to get close.
Ah,
Gotcha. I don't even need lock on. I'm just that good.
yeah, you are.
Whoa!
Oh, uh-oh. Now he's going diagonally.
Oh dear.
Oh, no. Where's he gonna be?
Oh, there's like puddles.
Can't have riddies and puzzies. Putties. Oh, he's laughing.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah. No fairies, huh?
Nah.
Oh, no! Ratchet that death counter up by 1, son. And you died.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Because you came back. And
Stronger than ever. Is this really the way I have to go to get back?
I don't know. I just assumed you were running. Your map's not even on.
I'm in the map!
I'm the map. Would you say that puzzles are the best part of Zelda?
No. I would say Clock Town's the best part.
Clock Town's great. Let's go back there. Fuck temples.
Yeah, why am I doing this?
I don't know.
To myself or the listeners?
I assume it's mostly so that we can just get back to Clock Town.
Yeah. Everything else is just an interruption to Clock Town.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with that. It's like how everything in Final Fantasy VII was just to pull me away from Bone Village.
Welcome to Bone Village.
Welcome to Bone Village.
Can I help you?
You forget partway through that you needed the Goron Pound.
Yeah.
The ground round, as they say.
That's what they call my dump truck.
Yeah. Ah, yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, that was bullshit.
I bet I can find some hearts down here.
Probably. Maybe even a fairy. I don't know if there's a fairy down here, but that'd be fucking sweet. Oh, yeah, there is. Nice.
Did I get it?
Nice. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Now definitely switch it off of your thing so you don't accidentally press it.
How dare you? I wouldn't do that, Haney.
You've eaten
I
3
wouldn't
that
do
way.
that.
You've eaten 3.
They're delicious. How many times have we been in this room, Haney?
The Puzzy room, this room?
Yeah.
6? I lost count, honestly.
Smack that ass.
Smack it.
Eat it like a snack.
Some groceries. Do you know what I'm excited for? Our lunch after this?
Yeah?
Yeah.
We got a lot of good stuff.
Do you want pizza rolls or no?
I want all of the above. Oh no, that's not what I want to do.
I
Holy
literally
shit.
told you no. I know I'm not supposed to, but I can't
No,
watch this.
I thought you were talking about the pizza rolls.
No. We can. I'm fine with either pizza rolls or egg rolls. I like
All of it.
It's breaded product rolled around other product that I like to eat. I'm fine with whatever. Just twist it and go into one. Do it.
No,
Ah.
absolutely not, Haney.
I just thought you were a pro gamer.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you stop watching me at some point?
Yeah, that's fair.
We ratcheted the death counter up by 1, and you go in. Now you're a pro boy, understand all the strats. You kill him, and your prize for killing him is fire arrows.
Yeah, which is pretty fucking tight, actually.
Yeah. Describe a fire arrow.
It's a arrow. It's got fire on the tip.
Which means you can now,
Melt ice that's blocking all these doors and
without
all
the trouble of trying to line up a bra fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nuts.
So now you can go diagonally.
I honestly haven't been tracking him at all, so
Oh, there's multiples.
tried to dodge. Tried to dodge
You're
again.
gonna need to get off of that thing.
Oh, he got me, Haney.
I know. Sorry, I'm wincing a lot. Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Can't believe you beat Twin Robe.
Is that what it's called?
Probably.
What a piece of shit.
Wiz Robe, rather. Wiz Robe, not Twin Robe.
He sucks.
Ah, you got fire arrows.
Whoa, what? Wait, is this where I want to be?
I don't know. It's new, isn't it new?
New floor.
Ah, you're all the way at the top. Daddy.
Daddy-o?
Can't believe you can't use fire arrows as a Goron.
What can the Goron do?
What does a Goron do? I don't think you need to shoot that from all the way up here now.
Haney.
You can do whatever you want. I just don't
Hush.
think you need to. It's evening of the second day, Christopher.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing up here?
After you got the fire arrows, my next note is just that you were started melting doors.
Yeah.
That's because you kind of went just nuts going around just melting anything you could with the fire arrows.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's the point of the game. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, so I ran around melting those bad doors.
Yeah. So you melt some doors, kind of just start going into the offshoot rooms on this level, working your way through them. You pick up a stray fairy from a chest, which is pretty cool. Standing under... What does that mean?
What does it say?
I can't read my own handwriting. Standing under something R, something H, something S?
Hello?
I'm not sure. You died, though.
Okay,
to whatever this is.
Oh, fucking K.
Not really sure what killed you here, but you died from
All
it.
right.
I think it's a Wolfos. Oh, no, you were standing under the fucking icicles and they kept falling on you and then you just died.
I don't remember that.
Standing under traps, that's what it says.
I don't remember that either.
Punch him!
Punch it, Chewie.
You've never seen Star Wars.
Why?
I don't know. Well, you tell our listeners why you've never seen. Just kidding.
I've watched almost every Star Wars movie.
Almost?
Almost. I haven't watched the last one.
You're fine. You've watched every Star Wars movie then?
Stop!
Oh, and another death.
No,
It
no,
still-
no,
oh,
no,
it
no,
still
no.
counts.
No, it doesn't count. I had a fairy.
Yeah.
I think if it doesn't punch me back to the start of the dungeon, which is what usually happens when you die without a fairy.
I'm going to make a separate counter for fairy deaths. It says death saved by fairy.
It's not. I'm either saved or it was a death, and I'm still alive, so that's a save. You fucking monster.
Maybe. We're trying to track skill in this game, Chris.
Are we?
I don't know.
We're playing the wrong game with the wrong people.
Oh God! Why'd you do? Why'd you make it stronger?
Oh gosh.
But your death gets kind of negated because you had a fairy stored.
Yeah.
Fairy in a
And this is a
bottle.
pivotal moment for this season, dear listeners, because Haney has finally admitted that what Link is doing is consuming the flesh and soul of these fairies that he
Yeah,
traps.
he eats them.
Yeah.
He fries them and crunches their little tiny delicious bodies.
All right, well, we didn't. That's fine. But you also mentioned, Haney, you want to start kind of 2 death counters for this?
Yeah, so I feel like it's still a death, right? Because Chris still fucked up.
That's not how 1-ups work, dude.
But Final Fantasy doesn't have 1-ups. So
You
I
have
don't
Phoenix
get-
Downs. I don't have Phoenix Downs.
But Phoenix Downs don't automatically go off if you use
You have
them.
3 party members, though.
Right? Yeah, but that's a different kind of game. All right, listeners.
Call in.
Before
The lines are open.
we can go any further in this relationship, First Encounter will not release new episodes until you all tweet at us at 1ST Encounter Pod and tell us if Chris gets saved after a death by a fairy, does it count?
No, that's a 1-up.
Yes.
That's a 1-up.
It doesn't matter. You died still.
I didn't die. I
You
didn't
died
stay
and
dead.
came back.
What is dead can never die.
Thanks so much for listening to the First Encounter podcast. If you want the journey to continue, please support us at patreon.com/firstencounter. Find our socials and contact info at firstencounterpodcast.com. Please stop by and say hey. Our intro and outro music is by Alden Zach.
I have a real question for you, but it's disgusting and stupid, but it is a genuine question that I do not know the answer to, and I'm actually curious, but it's still stupid and gross.
Okay, what a setup.
If you farted in a bottle and had a seal on it, do you think it would stay in? Like, how long, like, would it dissipate over time? I don't know enough about science, I feel like, and, like, exchange of gas.
I don't know.
Listener, reach out to us if you know who it now? Dr. J.
Yeah, actually.
Actually.
Yeah.